everyone, welcome back to the Stitches and Scribbles channel. My name is Erin, and welcome to, I'm gonna forget again, day 17 of Vlogmas. For you, it's December 17th, but for me, it is December 13th. Did I do that right? Now I'm doubting myself that I did the right day of Vlogmas, because that seems too far ahead. Yes, you're seeing this December 17th. I am definitely getting to a point where I need Christmas break probably more than my students do. Things are feeling very crazy. There's a lot of tests coming up, a lot of like last minute little projects and Christmas things that need to be done. So I decided that I'm just gonna take an afternoon today to do something that is not a gift, is not knitting or crochet, and is just for me, for my own enjoyment, although some of them might end up being given away to other people just because there's duplicates. But before we get to that, let's do our candle advent calendar for today. Again, we're going to be opening day 17, which looks like it's another dark blue candle. This one is called Winter Apples. And it reminds me of I think there's a winter candy apple scent from Bath & Body Works, if I remember correctly. Really like that one. It's a very crisp, fresh, fruity scent. And I do really like the smell of Granny Smith apples, and that's definitely what it smells like. So I'll enjoy that later on. But for today, I decided I'm actually going to do a beading day since I have quite a few little bead kits or bead things that I have purchased in the last year or two. So I figured it was time to get those out and get started. The first one that I'm going to do are these Christmas spider ornaments that I purchased last year, and I never got a chance to do them. The Christmas spider is a kind of traditional story, I believe somewhere in Europe, but it has something to do with the spiders spinning their webs on a poor family's Christmas tree, which ends up being the inspiration behind putting tinsel on Christmas trees. So that's why spider ornaments are such a thing. And then the other things that I have here are kind of like an if I get to them, because I don't know how long the spider's going to take. But I have a kit from Midwest Beads where I went this year for a pair of earrings, and these are called the Golden Goodness earrings. They're a very pretty amber color with some brown and light blue and peachy toned beads in there. I also have a bracelet kit from Midwest Beads called the Madras bracelet. Very jewel tone. It has both gold and silver in it, as well as lots of fun colors. I also, at Midwest Beads, purchased a couple of beads to make pendant necklaces, so I might be doing those. And the last thing I have here is the thing that I am least likely to get to today, but I'll show it anyway. Last year, on Small Business Saturday, I went to a craft store in Missouri, which is also where I got the spider ornament kit, but it's for this embroidered beaded snowflake ornament. So that's the last priority because I think it'll take the longest. But I'm going to start with the spiders because I do want one for my Christmas tree. And this is the one where I might be giving some of them to friends and family because I don't need 5 of them. I might need 2, probably just 1. So we'll start off with those, and we'll probably be watching some dumb TV in the background instead of Harry Potter. We did not ever finish the 6th Harry Potter movie, by the way. We kind of got to the point a couple times where we could have watched it and finished it, but we knew that the end of the movie is pretty dark and heavy, and we just weren't in the right mood for that. So we've actually been watching The Golden Bachelor because we wanted something dumb to watch, and we just got Hulu. So we've been kind of playing around with stuff to watch on there. So who knows at this point if Harry Potter's going to get finished. I assume we will at some point, but it might be like after Christmas and those few days between Christmas and New Year's. For now, we're having fun watching dumb reality TV because that's about all that our brains can handle. In addition to me like teaching and doing Vlogmas and all the like crafty things and gifts and events and everything, and my foot being broken, my husband hasn't been feeling well the last couple days, so we've kind of both been out of commission in very different ways. He can't breathe from congestion and I can't drive because of my foot, so that has made running errands very interesting. But we figured we could both use kind of a chill evening, so Golden Bachelor and beating spiders. Alright, that's going to end up being a really short vlog, but I did do quite a bit of beading. I can't even say words anymore, I'm so tired. The first thing I did was one of the spider ornaments, and this is actually what I did first, and I forgot to film it. Partially because I forgot, and partially because I thought I was going to do more than one in one sitting, but I ended up only doing one because I wanted to do some of my other projects. So I also did the, now I forget what they were called and I threw the card away, but I did these little earrings. I'll get those up really close to the camera. I think these are a super fun fall color, which considering that I got the kit in November makes sense. They drop it everywhere. I also put beads on my little fidget necklace pieces. So the first one I had was this one, the spirally one. And this one, it's actually pretty easy to change the bead out, but it does kind of spin at the bottom and you can play with it. So I have that one first. And then I have the two actual fidget charms that I made. So I made this green one and the bead spins on that little axis in the middle. And then I also made one in white. I feel like these are going to be pretty, but also like functional because they're very, very fidgety. And I love that. I also started the bracelet. What I didn't realize is that it's one of those bead weaving bracelets. So this is what I have so far. It's going to take me quite a while to finish it because I think this was like an hour-ish of bead weaving and I only got like an inch and a half done on it. So, oh well, that's totally fine. I wasn't expecting to get every single one of those projects done tonight. I did not start the beaded holiday ornament. I'm kind of thinking that that might be one that I just saved for next year, which I kind of hate saying considering that then it'll be over 2 years old, but that's okay. I don't have to do every single holiday project this year. And then I know I have at least one to work on next year. I did want to show you a couple of other miscellaneous things before I end the video for today. First of all, I did finish both the child headband and the adult headband for my friend and her daughter. So those are going in my pile of gifts that I need to wrap, along with my other dumpster fire because I have my White Elephant work gift exchange coming up. And I also made a little bit more progress on my second mitten. I'm nearing the end of the cuff, and this was of course the first finished one. Did I show the finished one on camera? I can't even remember now, but I did finish one. All the days are starting to blend together. And then the last thing that I have is actually a purchase. So I have kind of decided that I want to do a long-term sock project for 2024 just to get really good at making socks. And the idea I had was to do a pair of socks for every Taylor Swift album. So I was on Amazon actually just kind of looking at yarn, And I stumbled across this company that does, I think it's a cotton bamboo blend for sock yarn. They wrapped this really, really tight. And they double wrapped it. That's funny. So I decided to try it out because it's not super common to find cotton lightweight sock yarn. There's like a little card thingy in here too. What is that? Dropping everything on the floor. Oh, it's about the company. So this is from Bamboo MN, which I'm guessing stands for Minnesota. But they have, oh, I guess not just like socks and yarn, but also cutting boards. That's kind of funny. Yeah, it's information about like actual socks, not sock yarn. But anyway, get the one I dropped off the floor. This is a rayon from bamboo wool nylon. So it is 45% rayon from bamboo, 40% wool, 15% nylon. So I guess no cotton. It is a #1 fine weight yarn, and this was color number 981. So it's a bunch of shades of blue. And I don't think that this is going to work for what I thought it was going to. I thought that these could be my 1989 socks, but I think it's too dark in color. I didn't really see that the like charcoal black color was in it online. So I don't think that's going to work. However, this is kind of my mom's favorite color. So these might end up being a pair of socks for her instead. But I just thought it was neat and wanted to try it out. So that's why I have those. But I think I am actually going to head off to bed a little early, and maybe I'll be ambitious and put some laundry away too. But that's going to be it for today's vlog. Another kind of short one, but I hope you had fun seeing what I made. I definitely had fun kind of taking a night off from my usual projects and doing something just totally random, and I really appreciated that time to work on a craft that I don't usually work on. I haven't done a lot of beading in the past few years, with the exception of Taylor Swift bracelets, but it's always kind of been a dormant hobby of mine. So I was glad to have an opportunity to pull it back out and make some stuff and continue making some stuff. And I'm glad that I had the idea to put a cookie sheet under my beads, because that makes it a lot easier to pick up the whole project and put it elsewhere for temporary safekeeping. But that's going to be it for today's vlog. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying Vlogmas so far, especially because we are now over halfway done, which seems crazy. But if you enjoyed what you saw today, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below so that you can be notified of all my crafty content right here on YouTube. And if you'd like to follow me on other social media platforms, that information will be in the description box below. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow for another episode of Vlogmas. Bye everyone!